Welcome back, and if you've just tuned in, this is Y254 Business Highlights, and in our discussion tonight, we are talking about the insurance sector. We want to break down for young people out there to at least understand what the insurance sector is all about and the importance it has in their lives. So with me in studio to see the topic through is Margaret Mushori, who is an insurance practitioner, ICEA Lion Group, and Eunice Wanjiru, who is also an insurance practitioner and also working with ICEA Lion Group Insurance Company. Now, maybe I can start with you, Margaret. Thanks so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Why do I need an insurance policy? Why is it important for me to have an insurance policy?
The greatest reason as to why we should all have insurance policy is to enable us to manage all the kinds of risks that we have in our finances, in our properties, and even in our life.
Eunice, with, the percentage that we have, the percentage that we have of the young people that are involved in the insurance, or maybe they have taken up an insurance cover, is that enough for us, and is that where we are supposed to be as a country?
Not really. The percentage is really low. Probably it's because insurance, the percentage is really low, and we attribute that to the penetration. We haven't penetrated yet. Probably it's because also the mindset that insurance is for the wealthy, insurance is for the old. We haven't penetrated yet. It's still very low.
So the penetration is too low.
It's low, yes.
Could we attribute the low penetration to perceptions that the youth have about insurance companies, that they are way expensive?
That could be one, yes, but then again, it's all about knowledge. They haven't been able to we haven't penetrated very well, even in terms of we are coming up, and with time they are beginning to embrace, little by little beginning to embrace, and now the youth again are coming up.
Margaret, let's talk about the youth feeling that insurance is expensive. Can we attribute the low penetration to the poor marketing strategies by insurance companies?
Yes, actually that is the greatest role that we have agents all over, because for us to improve this percentage, we have to educate the youth about what really insurance is and what does it mean in the real sense. Then who are these people eligible for it? Then to wipe away the mindset that people do have, that insurance is for those people who have money, but actually not, because they are categorized. They have different premiums, and actually you can just go to where you fit. So it does not mean that it is for those rich people. And giving that knowledge to the youths, they may get to understand that truly, from what your income is, you can just choose a percentage and make it your long-term investment, and then you focus on it to enable you to hit your financial goal that you have in future.
Exactly. Eunice, do you feel like young people are running away from getting insurance covers? And if this is the case, what are some of the reasons that you think are keeping the youth from involving themselves with insurance covers?
Well, actually, I don't know whether they are running away, because we have a number of them who have taken up right now. Like I said, we like she said, it's just the knowledge. They are now coming up. They probably running away because of lack of knowledge. Yes, exactly. That one is number one. And probably right now they are beginning to mold themselves. They may not have the money right now. They are beginning to, but to realize, we encourage them to take up when they are young, because when we encourage and educate them and let them know that insurance doesn't get better with age. Because by the time they think that they need it, it may not be available for them and may be too expensive, because you realize you don't need you don't buy insurance when you need it. You buy it actually when you don't need it.
So at what age am I supposed to start thinking about getting an insurance policy?
You can start as long as you're over 18 and you're earning. That's a good time to start. You can start as early as you can.
Margaret, with a lot of intermediaries coming up, of course involved in the same sector, if somebody comes to me and pitches an idea about an insurance policy to me, how would I be in a position to tell that they are legit, that what they are selling is true?
One, you should not pump into any insurance intermediary that comes up, because you cannot trust everyone and everything that is coming up. So one, you should not engage yourself in things that you're not understanding. So number one, you should dig deep and know about the company. You should go to their profile and even go to their offices to avoid the inconvenience of maybe you engage with guys that you don't know even their offices. Somebody have just come to you and told you blah 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 blah, and then you engage at once, and you don't have that trust. You're not sure that maybe they are genuine people. So the best thing before you start, you should know what exactly you want and the stability of the company that you
do they have like a serial number that can maybe be used for identification?
No, but I believe every good and genuine company is a registered company, and so you can go to their website, you can run about them, you can do your own research through their profiles.
Eunice, maybe I have lost a job and I've stopped paying my premiums. What happens in this case? Do you stop my compensation or something?
What happens when in that situation you are not in a position? You encourage that you maybe come and tell us when that stops. Come and inform us that there's a situation at hand, and then you have options. We are able to let you read it. When you come back, when you're able to come back after you've lost your job, yes, at some point you'll be able to recover and have an income again. If probably you have been away for a year, we'll be able to reinstate. We'll be able to redate. We can push up your maturity date so that you don't lose out on what you had, so that you don't lose out on anything. So there are options.
The same case happens in life insurance. Maybe Margaret can tell us about that. Does it happen in life insurance? What happens when I don't die? The same case, does it apply?
Yeah, there are those benefits on the categories that we have. Like for instance, if it is a life, you have a whole life cover. In case you don't pass on between the term, there is those benefits that are run with that. But in case you die, or in case of anything that you're no longer there, you have beneficiary who will get the insurance cover. So there's no way you'll have lost your money. And in case maybe, as she's saying, you lose your job or your business is down and you totally cannot be able to save the premium that you're saving before, you just need to notify the office and say this is the situation. Then from the, it is a long-term goal that you have set ahead of you. It is something that you want to pursue. So there's no any time that you say, I'm not focused any longer to this goal. And so if any inconvenience comes up, you just need to notify us. Then we give you options. If you totally don't need it, we encourage you to go to a period of 3 years, because in all insurance companies, there's no way you can claim your money back before 3 years. But after 3 years, you can just surrender. If you totally cannot be able to save, because it happens, you can surrender your policy, and then we give you the surrender value. If in case you rise in business, or you get back to your initial financial status and you're able to save, you can choose to clear the arrears where you are unable to, or you just start from the point that you are able to, then you push up the maturity date ahead with the term that you are not able to save. And that you don't have a reason to, there's no way you can lose your money as long as you've spoken to the office.
Okay.
Yeah, on top of that is that again, if in case you think that the money that you're contributing is way too big for you, you can also have the option of reducing the premium. Probably you are paying like 20,000 a month. You can reduce it to 10, so that now you're able to, you don't feel the weight. You're able to reduce that and still go on. There's that option.
Thank you so much. As a young person, why would I opt to go for insurance other than banking?
For one, insurance and banking are two, okay, they're all saving plans. And the greatest difference is that with insurance, you're looking forward for protection, and also there are benefits that runs up. For instance, you have a normal bank account and you have a policy account. In case you pass on, or in case you die, or get in a scenario whereby you need to be covered, in the bank, you just get only what you had saved in your account. But in an insurance cover, you not only get what you're saving, but there's that big amount that you'll get to, you'll be covered with a sum assured amount. So that's what makes the difference. And then again, it offers you protection and discipline. For instance, in your account, you can access your money anytime, as long as maybe it's not a fixed account. Maybe you can even get to an extent that you just spend your money anyhow, just because you can access it anytime, anywhere. But with an insurance policy, there is that rule and regulation that you don't have, or you cannot access your money anytime you want. So if you had set yourself a time of 10 years and you have a goal that you want to achieve in 10 years time, it gives you that commitment that this money, I cannot access this money until I reach that point. That's what makes bank accounts different from the policy accounts.